Hey guys, doing well today. So yeah, the Hurricanes have just beat the Reds 43 points to 14. A pretty dominant display, you could say, overall from the Hurricanes, particularly within that second half. I mean, within the first half, you could say it was pretty even in the sense where the Reds, gave a good challenge, you could say, to the Hurricanes. But yeah, within that second half, they really just dominated that. Yeah, the whole second half really was going of all the trust in that half. But yeah, within the first half, obviously, the Hurricanes did get off the mark first through the likes of Mbappe. So yeah, it's obviously a sign where he wanted to, end off, his career, you could say, with the Hurricanes. You don't know, he could return, but I'm just saying for the time being, this is his last try for the Hurricanes, and yeah, what a try it was, really, with, them kind of doing a set play down the middle of their attacking line, and yeah, all you had to do was just kind of burst through a few tackles, a standard Mbappe try, and yeah, just do kind of a touchdown celebration, which is kind of good to see. But yeah, more or less, yeah, from that, the Hurricanes obviously took the lead. But I believe within the 23rd minute, the Hurricanes then got a yellow card for the likes of Lomax for infringement, I believe. Yeah, so he got a yellow card within the 23rd minute, and literally just from that, I believe it was within like the 25th minute, I believe. But yeah, I know that Tate McDermott got a try straight after within the 26th minute for a scrum, pretty much where they had, they got advantage through the scrum, and all he had to do was kind of just ghost around the scrum. No one was able to kind of catch up to him, and yeah, score a try under the post. Yeah, pretty good standard try, I'd say, from a scrum half position, but also a good try from the Reds there. But yeah, I believe from there, the Hurricanes did have one penalty for the likes of Jordy Barrett, but other than that, that was really it within that first half. Not really much happened, So yeah, it ended, 10 points to 7 for that first half. But yeah, within that second half, that's when it really got off, you could say, really got off interesting. I mean, I believe within the 43rd minute, I believe Filippo Dangando got the first yellow card within that one. And yeah, it was one of those where it wasn't really, like, they judged him for, like, being in a bad, for infringement, I believe, or yeah, he was intentionally not in the right position. But anyway, from that, Ruben Love kind of got, straight after the Hurricanes kind of, like, capitalized on that yellow card. And yeah, got a try from Ruben Love, good try from them, obviously from the right-hand side, kind of a set play passing out to the left. I believe it was Mbappe who got his hands on the ball, kind of did a split pass towards Ruben Love, and all Ruben Love had to do was just gas around a few players and yeah, score a try from the left-hand corner. So yeah, good try from him overall, and kind of show that he had a good impact within that game for sure, so he definitely deserved to get a try within this game. But yeah, I believe from there, the next try did come from Brandon Pengamosa, I believe, within the 48th minute. This was another good try, I'd say, for the Reds. More or less they developed a few phases within the Hurricanes 22, and yeah, from there, Brandon Pengamosa was able to just get his hands on the ball and score a try for the Reds. So yeah, that kind of brought them back, you could say, within the game. But I believe from that, the Hurricanes really then took full advantage, from the Hurricane. Just the Hurricanes really just took full advantage in the sense, I believe the next try did come from, Dan Coles within the 58th minute. So this is more or less a try within the left-hand corner. All they had to do was just kind of, I believe Jordy Barrett actually almost scored, but he got tackled just before getting the try line, and all they had to do was just pass it out within the left-hand corner, and Dan Coles was able to score down within the left-hand corner. So yeah, it's pretty standard try in the sense, and obviously it was a good try for him because he just came on. I believe from there, from the 58th minute, the Hurricanes then got a penalty try, and this was because Mbappe pretty much had a chance to actually score his second try of the game. But I believe it was Bryce Hegarty who actually knocked the ball away from him in order for him to do that. Personally, I didn't actually think it was an intentional play, and I don't actually think it was the yellow card instant. But of course, in that situation where when they showed the angle again and again, they're going to obviously assume that it's intentional. But I think it's just the ball was slippery at the time, and the bounce was one of those which you just couldn't judge. Obviously because it went higher than most bounces, so I didn't really think that was a yellow card incident, but of course, the Hurricanes did get a penalty try from that. So yeah, they really just extended their lead and kind of, you say, branched out from the Reds at that point in time. I believe from there, the Reds, I believe the Hurricanes did kind of continue their lead within the 70th minute for the likes of Devin Flanders. Again, another standard try in the sense where they kind of did it from a line out. All Devin Flanders had to do was just kind of, bust through, kind of stay within that maul, and then yeah, just obviously put the ball down. So yeah, pretty standard try, I'd say, from the Hurricanes. And of course, I believe Dan Coles did the same thing within the 75th minute through another line out, and of course it's just another standard try for Dan Coles. So other than that, it was kind of the game. I mean, 43 points to 14, pretty dominant display from the Hurricanes. Of course, this does mean that they get a bonus point victory, so that's a good sign, obviously, for them. I do believe they finished now on 21 points, so that's a pretty good position, of course, but you still, this is only the first game of this last round, so it's one of those which yeah, a lot. I believe the Highlanders, the Crusaders, and Blues can go ahead of them immediately. So, the Hurricanes just have to hope that a few of them fall against the Australian sides. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see if that happens. But yeah, overall, I think the Hurricanes have done very well this season. If I have to actually say who was my best player, I'd say throughout this whole competition, I think it has to be Riassi. But I'd say most improved by far had to be, in my opinion, I say Duplessis Kharifi. He was just brilliant throughout the whole competition. So yeah, fair play to the Hurricanes, and of course, I'll do more of an analysis, I guess, on like who's my team of the tournaments for this one. But anyway, just hope you guys have a good day, and yeah, talk to you guys soon.